right, that's Mike. Good morning, everyone. It's December 10, 2024, 9:36 in the morning. And yeah, happy trading day. So let's look at what Rivian was so active yesterday. Just wanted to check this one out. And as always, okay, everything is connected. All right. So yesterday, Rivian was so active. Today, it's actively being traded at 3.7 million. SPY here with an inside bar. Pre-market low is at 604. Pre-market high is 605. SPY looking weak today. Um, we are looking at bunch of stocks today. Let's see, make sure everything is connected. Of course, our go old buddy, Tesla. Tesla is an inside bar, still looking very bullish. Pre-market high 394. We are also watching here. See the active ones. AI is very active. Google, although a bit pricey stock. SMCI. PLTR. Coin is active as well. BABA. So BABA here. What else? Oracle. We're also going to be watching American Airlines. You have Amazon, NVIDIA, and RDDT, Reddit. All right, so of all this, let's look at the most stuff that had gap up. Google is very active. Pre-market low here just from 4 a.m. until 9:29. 183 is a pre-market high. SMCI, wow, weak. Pre-market low that's 41. Pre-market high 45. Nice movement. BLTR looks like it had found a bottom. Pre-market low with a high of 74. Coin here also looking weak, just like the SPY. BABA is weak as well. It is a gap down, but it is retesting the pre-market high here with that huge gap down. Yeah, I'm short bias BABA. Oracle here, a huge gap down. Wow, pre-market low with a pre-market high of 179. Huge gap down. American Airlines, I don't like the daily. Pre-market high, it's 17.29. Pre-market low is at 17.29 with a pre-market high of 17.96. Amazon here is pre-market low 225. There's a huge wick there in Amazon. NVIDIA strong, created an opening range breakout. It is encountering that very strong resistance at 141. Our RDDT, I think this is Reddit, pre-market high with a low of 171. So let's go back again to the daily. Yeah, PLTR encountered that very nice support. Now I'm looking at the daily. Since we have placed our levels there, it is time to look for the daily. All right, so scanning the daily here, AI. Did we put a level in AI? We did not. Pre-market low, 36. Pre-market high, 46. We are close to that pre-market low. We are talking about the move of $10 there. I don't like that there's a huge wick there. It is a very huge move, 35, 43. Looks like it had found a support there. with that 36.86. Not a lot of volume here with this. Could be a profit takers here. This can be a potential for a VWAP play, looking at the tape as well as the level 2 here, level 2 encountering that resistance at the VWAP 31, entering a small position to the long here with this AI. So we have a small position AI to the long. Stop loss is that 36.58. What else is moving? BABA, we said that we are short bias in BABA. Look at where it found a strong resistance at 90.18. NVIDIA running, Rivian here pulling back, expected because that one was a huge move yesterday. AI here, let's see if it's going to stop us out at 36.59. All right, PLTR moving. All right, there is a big order sitting at 37 here. This is around 8.08 spread. Looking to add to this position, added to my position in AI to the long. So this one, next resistance here is 38.34. So AI still encountering that resistance. That is a strong resistance there at 38. So we have to be careful with this 37.53. There are a bunch of orders sitting there at the bid that's very bearish. Let's look at the 1 minute for volume. We don't have a lot of volume here, so this is the time to not be aggressive on this trade. So let's see. We added to that position 37.56. 7.56 is our entry there. 56.49. So looking at the tape here, 50, we have a support at 55. That was a bunch of orders that came through. Now with this one, the price action, we don't have a lot of orders coming through. Look at the movement of the tape, not as much. I don't like that the volume is dying here. Not a lot of volume as well. The 15 minutes can go any direction still. So 57. We have support getting tested there. 42, 48. Hands is on the trigger here. I'm not gonna have this pass through all the way here for the stop loss. Now we have a tight stop loss here. C40. All right, so not ready yet. So I exited my position. It wasn't ready. Volume is not there. So next. All right, big order now, setting up here. There is a big order sitting at Okay, re-entering this position with AI. Volume bar is not there. Let's see the 5 minutes. Tight stop lost here. Next support here, 37.26. Looking at the tape, 26 is the next support. 25. All right, not ready yet. Went out of AI. So AI not ready yet for a long. SMCI, Oracle. So Oracle is a gap down, but support is so close there. All right, let's wait for an easier trade. That's a big volume bar here. Okay, AL forming. So AL, the daily is not the best setup for 9 EMA. Google is a VWAP play. You have a gap up. Yeah. You have a huge gap up and then now just pushing higher. AL not as strong as Google. Tesla. Wow. Opening range breakout for Tesla. PLTR having a pullback now. Look at this AI. Re-entering long. AI here. 5 minutes looking strong. But we did have, that's the thing about having a tight stop loss. You can get stop out easily as well. So we went long here. Added my position. All right. Added to that position to the long. You have to be very careful with this one. So AI encountering that very strong resistance there. Volume bar. Now resistance is at 38.34. Taking some partial there. All right, there is a big order, 38.50. 38.50. Some resistance there at 38.30. We're waiting for that resistance to 38.24. Let's see. All right, all out there. I don't like that. That resistance is so strong. And then with this first two red trades, I just went all out here with a green trade there. So let's see. AI so far is, so we were able to capture that move with AI. Tesla now having a pullback. Ooh, Google. Google here. Now, since the daily is such a nice A plus setup for a gap up, there's no place here to short it. It's too early for a short. So we're looking for an easier trade. Now AI looks like it had, yeah, it has now a momentum here to break that resistance. All right, Oracle. Oracle here getting interesting to the short. The only thing that I don't like about Oracle for a short is the support is so close that it can just retest that support. Now with Nvidia here looking weak. So Nvidia, let's see if SPY is weak as well, then this can be a potential for a short. Not a lot of volume here. SPY. So 141.50. All right, shorting Nvidia here. Stop loss is this 141.61. Next one, Tesla just had a pullback. AI now is running. AI could have been a one and done trade, but the first red trade with AI kind of makes it a bit difficult to catch. Roku, not a lot of volume. AAL here, yeah, just weak. All right, Nvidia added to my short here. SPY having that pullback. Although SPY is having that big pullback, what we can see with Nvidia is it's not having a lot of pullback. So Nvidia, we can give a conclusion that right now Nvidia is still strong because despite SPY being weak, Nvidia is still having that support at R4. So fighting that support, 140.85, 140.93 is the entry. 140.93.97. Waiting for a break in Nvidia. SPY just very slowly grinding. We tested that support on Nvidia. Let's look at the volume bar. We're waiting for Nvidia to break that support, 140.87, 140.87. Okay, 140. Okay, we're taking some partial there. Took some partial again. Okay, lower our stop loss here, lower than break even. So, okay, let's stop us out. Small profit there. We're short. Oof. AI now is, look at this one. We were able to capture that move, but now it is heading higher. Nvidia still looking weak. We were just so aggressive in partialing. Next, AI is strong. Google. All right, Google here. What I see with Google is a small pullback. Still has a potential for a push higher. It is up by $8.56. So I'm looking for a pullback at the VWAP with Google, and we can, once SPY is strong to the pushed higher, then we can ride this one to the long. So this is the pre-market high, 183.66. Let's see if it's gonna test that support. 183.66. There you go. Tested that support. And SPY now heading higher. 66. All right. So went long here, but we're gonna have a tight stop loss here with Google. Why I did that is because SPY, look at what SPY is doing. So SPY now is strong. And that's the reason why I went long Google, but it's going to be a tight stop loss here. So first, small position with Google. If this support is broken, then this is not ready for a long yet. So next support here is 183.27. 183.27 support. Let's see. SPY still struggling at that moving average. So 27, give it 183.25 as the stop loss. So looking at the tape here, 183.25, as soon as that gets printed, and then we are out of this trade. So having that resistance at 34. Haven't seen that 25 print, but it's very close. All right, SPY now is at the VWAP. Now we are at the 40s, 30s, 50s. All right. Added to my position to the long with Google. The reason why I did that is look at what SPY is doing. So we went long. Okay. So we were able to have a nice entry to that pullback. Wow. Look at SPY. SPY is looking strong. That's the reason why we went long here. Okay, took some partial, but now it's looking strong here. All right, let's protect our profit. So stop loss here, higher than break even. Very close to getting stop out, but we already make a profit there. All right, so SPY, little bit of resistance there with that moving average. How's our trade looking here? Getting close to getting stop out as well. But we were able to capture that move already. So we're already green into this trade. Very close here to getting stop out. So this is our current position with Google. Next, all right, AL made a 9 EMA trade, 9 EMA here, set up. All right, Google. Waiting for the next move with Google. NVIDIA form a VWAP play. Where else? PLTR. AI tested the high of the day before having that pullback. Actually, for AI, could be a good short at this level, but All right, we are okay. Got stop out with Google. 3 trades. Oh wow, Nvidia. Nvidia here is strong. Let's look at Nvidia. Okay, doing long on Nvidia here. Small position. The 5 minutes looking strong. All right, added to that position. Stop loss is this 140. We have to have a very tight stop loss here just because SPY now is actually above that moving average. Let's look at, wow, look at that. So we are long Nvidia now. Took some partial there. Protect our profit above our stop loss or above our break even. All right, stop out. Nevertheless, we got a good right there. Oof. Now it's still heading higher. Okay, next trade. Tesla AI. AI looking weak. I don't like that so many wick there. WICK is forming, but AI here with the 5 minutes looks weak here. It can also just retest the high of the day, 39.15. Big volume bar here. Yeah, I just don't like this, very wicky. So easy trade there already happened. Oracle. So what I'm looking at right now is what AI can do. Let's see if AI can retest the high of the day, 39.15, and a rejection there. So now the bias, tides have turned. I am short bias AI here. The only thing that we have to consider is we are so close to the support that this can also just retest even the pre-market high, but that's all the way up here. But that's why we're trying to see what will AI do at this level, which is now there. Next, so many active. Wow, AI now so strong. Google is actually strong too. So thinking of re-entering long with Google here. Let's see the 1 minute. Would like to do long at the pullback with Google. So 182.24, 20, looking at the tape here, 15. All right, re-entering long Google. We have to consider that there's not a lot of volume there. That's why I only entered a small position. SPY retested yesterday's low, and then now at the VWAP. So SPY now is up by 0.08, although not a lot. Nevertheless, it's still up. 184.16, that is the low of that body of that candlestick, acting as a very strong resistance. So 84.17, still having that 184 as a resistance. Looking at the volume bar here, not a lot there when it closed to red. SPY having a little bit of a pullback. 84.05, it is at the VWAP, re-entering long while adding to that long position with Google. So started a position, re-enter there. It's hard to talk while managing your position. Started a position, added to the position. So now we are long Google here. Perfect. All right, resistance there at 184.41. Ooh, rejection 184.5. Well, SPY here looks strong. So volume bar starting to pick up there with Google. 15 minutes, not as strong. Took some partial. I didn't like that it's stalling. Now let's move our stop loss above our break even. Just trying to protect some profit here, making sure that our trades will be protected. So trail our stop loss. Resistance 84.63. What I like is SPY is now about to test the high of the day. So resistance at 184.63. NVIDIA looking strong. Look at NVIDIA. Look at this one. It touches the VWAP and then did not look back. Although I don't like that the volume bar is not there. With the Google, volume bar is not there as well. But our stop loss is behind the move. So trailing our stop loss there. Let's see if there's any other easy trades to take. AI. Wow, AI now is at 40.50. So now strategy with AI is you have your AI 5 minutes. It is about to test. Let's see. Yesterday's closing price is at 41.76. So it can test that. All right. And Google here. Let's take some partial. So took some partial with Google. Now trailer stop loss. It is now above the VWAP. Look at that. This is the reason why having a nice order flow is the best stock to trade, just because of right now it is being traded 18 million, 18.5, so almost 19 million actively being traded. Oof, rejection there. Oof. All right, so I got stop out, but we were able to get long Google with 7.7. That was a big rejection there. Next, oh my gosh, look at this. AI. AI is about to test the high of yesterday. Where is the resistance? Look at this thing. So if we did not close our position, 37, that could have been a one and done. Volume bar is there. You don't want to be in front of a train. So you just look at the price action. Volume bar is not there. Does it have the juice to test the high of yesterday or the closing price, which is this level, 41.75, which it looks like it is still heading there. Easy trade, easy trade. So looking for the next easy trade here. All right, let's analyze AI here. Look at this one. This candlestick. It's not as huge. Well, this is the biggest candlestick here. Volume bar, 2.4 million. Not as huge candlestick. Volume bar, 1.67. First anomaly here. Not a big volume bar compared to this. And this one has a bigger candlestick. So we're looking for a short. Oof. A short in 40. Okay, small position to the short. AI. 40. Added to that small short position on AI. This is going to be a scalp trade because we were a bit late there. Look at the 5 minutes. 40.30. Okay, taking some partial. Did not want to stay here for a long. It's just a one quick trade. Trailing our stop loss there. So short AI, waiting for a bigger move down. Not. Let's look at smaller time frame. Lowering our stop loss here. Lower than break even. Protect profit. Oof. 39.84.40 acting as a support there. Let's go. Waiting for another drop to break that 39.84. 39.92, 86. Wow, there you go. 88. Broke that support. Next. All right. We did test that support. Okay, there's a print there, 39.80, 81, 80s. Yep. Let's look at 5 minutes time frame here. Wow, that's support. Let's go. 39.91. Still waiting for that support to be broken. Okay. Lowering down our stop loss. 39.79. There is a big order that went through 39.85. Waiting for that support to be broken. Volume bar here is dying. So this can just stop us out as well. Took some partial there. Lower our stop loss, lower than the break even. Support. The more times that you test your support, the higher the probability that that support is going to be broken. So that's what's happening here. Support still being tested, which is good since we are, oh wow. All right, first white candlestick here with the 1 minute. Support 39.79. All right, look at that. Support getting tested again. All right, that was quick. All right, perfect. Now look at the imbalance here. There's more order sitting at the bid than the ask. So that's very bearish. Took some partial. Move our stop loss here, lower than the break even. Okay. So now we're just waiting for another drop or for it. Look at the volume bar here, starting to pick up now. So there is some moving average there, but there are no buyers stepping in here. 40.26 profit takers there. All right, are there any other easy trade? Tesla, very strong. In the 5 minutes, it's encountering that moving average. But yeah, we're waiting for that moving average to be broken. Wow, look at that. Now, lots of orders stocking in at the bid. Very bearish. We have just a couple of shares left, but let's just trail our stop loss here. So just trailing our stop loss. This can pretty much just bounce too. All right, next easy trade. Oracle. Oracle here looks weak. What I see here in Oracle is you have a huge gap down, tested this very strong resistance, which is 176. The only thing that I don't like about Oracle is, although that is a $3 move, let's see. If I have, look at this consolidation that's happening. It's just contained in that one little piece of section. This one. Although that's a $3 move. What I am looking for is a wave of movements. AI, just like AI here, you get to have a wave. It's easier to catch those waves. So NVIDIA eventually got a pullback. Tesla encountering a resistance at 408. What is 408? Oh, wow. So 408 is the high of yesterday. Is this the all-time high? Looks like it. All right, AI. Okay, we got stop out AI. So AI stop us out, but we did short and long AI, Google, long NVIDIA, long and short. Next. So looking for an easy trade again, PLTR. It's its own little world there. Baba curling up. AL created a 9 EMA play there. So you have a huge gap up and then a pullback to the 9 EMA. You could have entered at the pullback at the 9 EMA or that 9 exponential moving average and ride it up. First target is, or partial is at the VWAP, and then let it run. Tesla. Tesla is looking weak now. The only thing that I don't like about Tesla in shorting this is an all-time high. So yeah, I'll pass. Although the 5 minutes looks weak, but it's an all-time high. Higher probability that the high is just going to be tested. So what you want to do is the higher probability for that move to have a follow through. Rivian was so active yesterday. Let's see, volume bar is tiny. 15 minutes. Not a lot of buyers stepping in at Rivian. Wow, Tesla now having that pullback. I just did not want to take that risk. But yeah, broke that. So the thing that triggered us to look at this one is this red candlestick. And then after that, this wick inverted hammer. AI still heading lower. What else? NVIDIA. Found the support here. Still has a big volume bar here. Still has a way down. Now Amazon is having this pullback, but Amazon is also an all-time high. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna be looking for other opportunities here. Right now, there is no easy trades to take yet. So what you wanted to do is to take those easy trades. You don't want to time the top, time the bottom, but just wait for the confirmation because no one can really time the top. But what we can do is look at the strong resistance and the support. And if we see that that strong resistance and support is being respected, then that's the time to ride the wave. So concept is it's like surfing. You want to look for the best wave. Um, Nvidia here looks like just about to consolidate. Wow, look at this red RDDT here. All right, let's see. 1 second, just a phone call. Hello?
Hello, Mary, please.
Who's this?
My name is Jane with More Financial on the recorded line. Calling about an insurance quote that you requested.
What
And
com-
I just need to
what
verify
company?
a few things.
What company?
Smart Financial.
What is that?
And Smart Financial is an insurance comparison marketplace. We're here to help you shop around for the most affordable rate available based on your information.
Yeah, I'm at work right now. Can you call me back in an hour?
Okay, you don't have a
Yeah,
few moments right now?
I don't. An hour, please. Thank you. Bye. All right. So, what else? Tesla rolling over. Google having a little bit of a pullback. Mm, sorry, loud noise at the background. All right. So, well, we are looking for an easy trade. Let's just do a recap. Let's see. Make sure that there's no easy trades here before doing a recap. Nvidia found the support. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. It's December 10th, 2024, 10:25 in the morning. We are 1 hour or less than an hour in the trading day, and we traded a couple of stocks today. We traded three stocks: AI, Google, Nvidia. So we did a couple of trades. The difference between our regular trade as well as today's is the market is hot. So we went short and long on two different stocks, and that's AI as well as Nvidia. So let's see. AI was our first trade, and then after that, we did Nvidia and then Google. So let's just do the recap. All right. So what we did was we always start with our pre-market levels, pre-market high, pre-market low. That's the time for us as well to analyze SPY. So we're talking about less than 10 minutes even before the market open, or sometimes what you'll see is we do our levels even 5 minutes in the opening of the market. So it doesn't take a lot of time for us to see which one is the unicorn or which one is the trade of the day or the stock of the day to be traded. The key thing is you wanted to see how active they are, So it's based on the volume as well as the gap, the gap down, the gap up, as well as the flow of your bid and the ask and the tape. You don't want to be stuck. So let's just compare the flow of this is a good buying and selling. You can see right here the fast movement of your bid and your ask as well as your tape. Now compare that to a stock like this, SE. SE, look at your bid, your ask, as well as your tape, hardly moving, right? So that means you don't want to get stuck in this kind of trade because you don't have the whole day to trade. The reason why we became a day trader, we want to be a day trader, is because you want to be done with your day, with your work, less than an hour, and that's the goal. If you're going to be waiting with this kind of stock, then you're going to be literally getting stuck. Plus, since there's no good order flow, it can easily just get manipulated, what we call a pump and dump. Someone, a retail trader that is that has a big pocket, or what we call a big pocketed retail trader, can just dump their share and it can just move dramatically in either direction. So we went on AI because of the volume. It is currently being traded. Volume is to 20.5 billion. AI also has a nice gap right here. So a nice gap down. And what we saw here was for AI, we shorted and we did long with AI. Now, you cannot time and you cannot 100% make a profit all the time or stay green all the time with your trade, but you have to respect your stop loss. So, for instance, with AI, our first two trades were red, and this is the red trade right here. So, for the 1 minute, what we saw with AI was so strong. You have a gap, although it is a gap down, but it had found a support right here at the moving average. So we were doing a long. Also, this is a reverse trade because typically if it's a gap down, then it's automatic that we're going to be short bias on this. But you have to consider as well that if it's a reverse trade, then it's just a scalp trade. So what I saw was you have your pre-market low, pre-market high, pre-market low acting as a strong support. You have this candlestick here testing that support, and that support was respected, went all the way up. Now this support right here, thought process is this support is going to be respected and this is going to go pushed higher again. So I went long, did not get to ace my entry because the acing the entry there could have been right here, a little bit late. So I went long, added to my position, and then very tight stop loss. I got stop out. So one red trade there. It's hard to begin the day with your first trade on the red, but that's the game of trading. So next one. Next one, as soon as I get out, then volume starting to pick up. I went long again, but this time I don't have the stop loss all the way here below the VWAP now. It's a tight stop loss. The problem with having tight stop loss is you're going to get stop out quickly as well, but at least you're risking less. The reason why I have a tight stop loss there now is because I got this red trade. So tight stop loss, second trade, another red trade. Did not work out. So that's 2 of 2. First two trade that is red. Okay, part of the trading business. So this is a red trade. This is a red trade. Now what you wanted to do is if there is a confirmation, then the thing is, you should not be scared in trading. A scared trade means either you have a big position or your calculation, your strategy is not working. So at this point, what we saw here was, look at the volume bar starting to develop. So volume bar starting to have increasing volume bar here. So I went long, added to my position, added to my position. So with the first red trade, this one add, this one just one position. So that's how you manage your number of shares. With the confirmation that I have, which is this volume bar that is increasing, don't be scared in being aggressive when you know that you have a higher probability of that trade working out. So I entered the position, added to my position, added. I was adding to that position because of the confirmation that I get here, the volume bar. I did not see that in this. Um, so the only add that I have here was when this went higher than my previous entry. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But at this point, with that to add an initial entry, so from 37.7 all the way to 38.26. So we're talking about at least 50 cents move there. With this position that I was building, we were able to come out very profitable with that position and that long trade. So I was trailing my stop here. So I got stop out at 38.20, around 20. So with a long, we were able to get 1K with that. Now with a short, we did flip the position. That was our last trade. In between this, I was trading Google and Nvidia. But since we are on the chart of AI, let's just discuss the short position as well. So what I saw with AI with the 5 minutes is, look at this. We were analyzing it that AI can retest. Um, AI can retest the closing price of yesterday, which it did, right? So we have that level 41.76 possible for AI to retest that high or closing price from yesterday. It did not even have that strength to test that high, that level. And with that 1 minute, big rejection at 41.35, we went short. So entry here is 40.47 and just trailing our stop loss 40.47 all the way to 39.76. So that's 47 to 76, more than 50 cents move there, trailing our stop loss. So we were out at this time at 10:18, and for that short, we got 500. Next one is Google. Google was so strong that you don't want to mess up with Google to the short. So what we did was, it's a nice gap up here with Google. So we went long. Just get my pen. Now it is breaking the support. All right, with Google, you have a nice gap up already telling you that this is very strong. So what we did was, at the pullback, we went long. So pullback right here, stop loss is low of the support. Did not test that support. We were so close to getting stop out, added to the position at that confirmation that it's strong, and then partial and stop loss at break even. So that's Google. Google retesting the VWAP again, very strong. Re-enter the position, added to the position, trailing, covered 50, covering at the pop, and trailing our stop loss. So Google, we got 777 with that Google trade. Next one, and the last one is NVIDIA. NVIDIA, we went long and short. So NVIDIA here, all right, NVIDIA first is to the short. What we saw with NVIDIA is it was so strong at the open. It moved from 138 all the way to 141. You have your first red candlestick here. After that, three very strong candlestick, we went short at, or right here, the body of this previous candlestick, short, short, and covering. So that's our short position with NVIDIA short. Just a scalp trade, we were able to get 295. And what we saw was SPY is having a little bit of a bounce. So with SPY bouncing, which is, let's compare that time. So NVIDIA here, this is where we, soon as we have it covering, so 1 minute here, so short, then covering. And then we went long here at 140.94, partial all the way out. So we were able to capture 141 all the way to 141.18 scalp trade, and that long is 210. And at that time, that is 10:02 with SPY at 10:02, which is this. SPY was just heading higher than the VWAP, and that's where we flip our position from short to long. So with that, ending the day with 2,800, 5 trades, three stocks that we traded. And yeah, let's see, American Airlines here with the 5 minutes. 5 minutes looks like it is testing that 9 EMA. Given that it's 10:39, that 9 EMA is not as a high of a probability compared to the 9 EMA that happened here close to the opening, especially if it's the first hour of the trade. NVIDIA now is rolling over. Tesla, we were looking at Tesla, but the reason why we did not short it, although this is a potential for a short, is the daily doesn't look weak at all. The daily is an all-time high, so you don't want to short an all-time high. It's just gonna run you over, and that's just gonna test the high of the day. Um, what else? Oracle is strong now. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. We'll end the day less than an hour into the trading day, and with that 2,800 for that. So, so for those of you who are asking on where to begin on how to day trade for a living, please feel free to check our website out. It's called eCourse Unlock, and ecourseunlock.com. You can see there what strategies we've been using and how to become a profitable day trader. So here is the website. Please feel free to check that one out. We also had ventured out into real estate. So whatever profit you get from your trading, you wanted to diversify it and put it into rental properties. So that's why we are into real estate as well. So day trading here, the tab, you can see there as well our syllabus. So syllabus, more than 64 hours of learning, and we add to the content um, weekly, so learning never stops. So, yeah, we have our trade recap there, so please check that one out. So, if you guys have questions, please feel free to email us out. We would be more than happy to assist you guys with any day trading questions that you might have. So, with that, thank you so much for watching. We'll do this again next time. We trade live every Tuesday at the market opening. And yeah, we have less than a month of trading day for this year. So let's finish strong. And yeah, I hope you guys had a green trading day. And with that, thank you. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye for now. The link below to learn how to day trade for a living. Hi, my name is Mary and I'm a day trader. So what do you value the most? Is it family? Is it your relationship? Is it health? Is it growth? Or maybe a status? Or maybe a popularity? Is it achievement? Or is it security? Is it fulfillment? Or is it a passion? Is it a relationship, adventure, being creative, being able to do what you want at your own terms? Or just loving what you do, exploring the world, giving back, serving? Now the list can go on and on. What's the common denominator here? All of this require time. And if we will spend 90,000 hours at work, which is the average number of hours a person works in their lifetime, then who has the time to do all this? 24 hours in a day isn't coming to an end. 24 hours is all that we're going to get. Now, wish you could have more time so you can focus on what matters most. What would you do if you have more time in your hand? What would you do if money is not the driving force for you to work? What if you have to get up in the morning, not because you have to clock in at work? What if you have to roll out of your bed to do what you love to do? For instance, for you to travel, spend time with your loved one, follow your passion, maybe do a volunteer work. Did you ever dream of reclaiming more time in a day or ever wanted to start your own business so you can experience more autonomy, not having to report to a boss, and having the liberty to make your own decision or your own schedule. And I am not talking about retirement. Every day, we get a fresh 24 hours to make that decision on how we would spend that 24 hours. Every day, we are in a crossroad. Our decision will determine our future. In day trading, you can reclaim more time from your day by cutting the working hours to less than 10 hours per week, so you can focus on what matters most. Because honestly, for some, that 10 hours is only their commute time per week to work. After all, we all have seen this ad before. So reclaim more time through day trading so you can focus on what matters most. After all, we are all in a borrowed time, so make it count. Click the link below to learn how to day trade for a living. Hi, my name is Mary.
every nation.